9 most terrifying words in the English language are, "I'm from the government and I'm here to help."
Hi guys, Auntie speaks here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little frightened. I don't remember, now I could be wrong, but I don't remember any former president or vice president, their home getting raided. But I totally trust the FBI. They would never do something nefarious or backhanded. They would never lie. Fake terrorist plots, paid informants, the tactics of FBI's entrapment. How the FBI invents terror plots to catch wannabe jihadis. How a suicidal pizza man found himself ensnared in an FBI terror sting. Okay, well, that was just terrorists. That was just trying to catch terrorists. I'm sure that they have never, tried to entrap anybody else or made stuff up or lied. I am sure of it. Yep, I'm sure it's never. Yeah, the Governor Whitmer lady from Michigan. Oh, that's right. Terror plot to kidnap her, and I believe more than half of the quote unquote kidnappers were FBI agents. So, note to the FBI, if you've got a large group and half of them are FBI agents, large groups can convince people to do a lot of stuff. And, typically think of when you used to watch those FBI films and it's that one super, super brave informant who is risking their life to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan. Yeah, that's not the FBI of today. But I am sure that the Whitmer situation they're completely trustworthy. They would never lie to us. They would never plant evidence. They would never do any of that type of stuff. So I'm going to search a little bit more and see what I can find. Okay, I'm looking around. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, you remember the Trump saying at the beginning that the FBI was spying on him and you guys all laughed at him. Trump is so stupid. He thinks the FBI is spying on him. Yeah. Not only were they spying, but they lied on a FISA warrant, and an FBI agent admitted to lying to get the warrant to spy on the Trump campaign. Okay, that's scary. I don't know. I mean, if you're not maybe just a little bit scared, I'm not quite sure, but I'm sure they've never lied again. They got caught, and this was a while ago. I don't know if you heard, this was like 3 years ago now, 4 years ago now. So I'm sure they've never done it ever again. No. Okay. I was wrong. Yeah, they didn't just do it once. They did it many times. So newly declassified document indicates FBI misled Congress on reliability of the Steele dossier. Do you remember the Steele dossier? No, you don't remember it now because it's, completely debunked and complete another horse pucky. That's the word I'm going to use, is horse pucky. Yes. And they went to Congress and said, no. It's totally legit. This is why we spied. Remember, spied on the Trump campaign, and it was because the Steele dossier was so good. And turns out they lied. I'm sensing a pattern here. I could be wrong. let's look a little bit more, and maybe we can find some other stuff. Okay, so I've been looking around, and I went down a rabbit hole. Lots of stuff that, just so many things happens, you kind of forget about it. So I was thinking, maybe they raided Donald Trump's home because he is like the worst guy ever, and he's a politician, and we can't let politicians get away with stuff. We can't. So maybe they lied and spied on him, and they did all these things because he is a really bad guy, and we need to hold politicians up for their actions when they do stuff wrong. Oh, Hillary Clinton. Yes, I think it's come out that they raided his Mar A Lago home because of classified documents. What other politician was mishandling classified documents? I don't know. Oh, yeah, Hillary Clinton. Yeah, private email server, but I am sure that they raided Hillary's home. Oh, they did not raid Hillary's home. James Comey says, yes, she mishandled. Yes, she was bad. Yes, she did everything wrong. Yes, it was all illegal, but nobody would ever prosecute. So nobody would prosecute, and you didn't raid her home, so she was able to destroy everything and bleach bit it. Yeah, well, I'm sure there are no other politicians who have been found to have nefarious dealings at all. None. Here we go. Another politician. Democrat. What did he do? Sandy Berger pleads guilty to taking classified information or documents. You might not know who Sandy Berger is. Sandy Berger was under the Clinton administration, and he was found stuffing classified documents, I believe, down his pants, and he was caught. So I am sure that they raided. Nope, didn't raid his home either. Okay. Well, that was just Hillary Clinton. I mean, she was married to a president, but she wasn't a president, so it's much, much more serious if a former president does it. A current president or a former president or a vice president would never do except make deals with Ukraine and Russia. Hunter Biden. Yes. The laptop that wasn't a laptop. It wasn't his. It was Russian misinformation, which, once again, was a plot from Russia, like the Steele dossier and the lying for the FISA. Yep. Yes, I am sure with reams and reams of information, videos, emails, corruption, taking $10 million a year from China, working on Ukraine board. I mean, I don't think Biden did anything wrong.
We're not going to give you the $1 billion. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion. I said, you're not getting the $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here, and I think it was, 6 hours? I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch.
I forgot about that. Yeah. That prosecutor that he withheld money from Ukraine from was investigating Burisma. Yes, they were investigating Burisma. And who worked for Burisma? Hunter Biden. Yes. But I am sure that they have raided Hunter Biden's home. Yes. Nope. They haven't raided Hunter Biden's home at all. Okay, so Hillary Clinton, Sandy Berger, all the stuff we now know about the Biden family, not only Hunter, but his brother, all the money they make, deals with China, deals with Ukraine, no raids whatsoever. Okay, so let's find out who the FBI is going after. Other than fake terrorists, I'm sure it's Completely non-political at all. So here we go. Non-political actions done by the FBI. So the FBI is taking a look at parents at school boards. Now they say they didn't actually do it, but that they were even talking about it. That is a little crazy. Let's look at something. Let's look at something else. So James O'Keefe, home was raided. James O'Keefe. If you don't know who James O'Keefe is, he's really awesome. Please look up Project Veritas. So, they didn't like something that he had, even though he's a journalist, and I don't see them. They didn't raid any of the CNN offices or anything like that because they knew everything about the Steele dossier. You know, it was the election was stolen, not by Biden. It was stolen by Trump. Okay, so James O'Keefe, yes, his home was raided. Rudy Giuliani. Giuliani. Do you know who Rudy Giuliani is? He was a attorney for Trump. He was also an awesome mayor back when you could actually travel the streets in New York. Yes, that was a long time ago. You wouldn't want to do that now. But his home was raided. Why? Well, he had the Hunter Biden laptop. Did they raid his home for the Hunter Biden laptop? Let's see.
He is the third attorney who served former President Donald Trump to get that treatment. Interesting. We talked to the former New York City mayor about it at some length last night.
There was a big bang, bang, bang on the door, and outside were seven FBI agents. I said, well, don't you want these? And they said, what are they? I said, those are Hunter Biden's hard drives. And they said, no. I said, are you sure you don't want them? I mean, the warrant required them to take it.
We're going to look at one more thing. Rudy Giuliani had something else to say, and he was on the Steven Crowder show. If you do not know who Steven Crowder is, please look him up. Louder with Crowder. He is awesome and super, super hilarious. So let's end this off with what Giuliani said to Steven Crowder.
Is this unprecedented?
Incredibly unprecedented in many different ways. First of all, it's the first time that a president has authorized, and of course his administration, a criminal action against his predecessor.
Right.
I mean, we've had a couple of centuries of history, and we've avoided the practice in banana republics and fascist states of the practice of putting your predecessor in prison. And this is the first time any president has ever done that.
Right.
They've been hounding him for, they've been trying to frame him for a crime for 7 years.
Yes.
They're not able to articulate what this crime is. This is some kind of alleged record violation.
Yeah, they said mishandling of classified information. I want to make sure the audience hears it from you. A former president, right? Just to be clear, of course, many former presidents still have access to classified information. The media has tried to imply that that is somehow illegal. It's not. Their claim is that he wasn't handling it properly, right?
Which I would imagine every single president putting together a presidential library makes that mistake 100 times.
Now, for the best synopsis that I could find, Trey Gowdy, former prosecutor with the U.S. Attorney General's office, former congressman on Fox News.
And the best way to prove their meaning is by applying them equally to friend and foe. Lady Justice, after all, is blindfolded for a reason. The competing reality we confront are now seen as mere extensions of the political parties. We remember Jim Comey's press conference where he cited all the reasons Secretary Clinton should be held to account, but would not be. We remember the FBI agent who repeatedly besmirched a Republican presidential candidate and yet was put in charge of investigating that very same candidate. We remember that agent said he could smell Republicans out of Walmart. That agent promised to stop the Republican from becoming president. That agent even said he had a plan in case the Republican won. We remember how the FBI and DOJ handled Secretary Clinton, and the contrast is obvious. We remember the FBI drafted a statement clearing Secretary Clinton before they even talked to her. No search warrant on her house, no seizure of documents. We even remember the former FBI director admitting he tried something with a Republican White House he would have never tried with a Democrat White House.
So I am not going to lie. Our government is getting a little scary. This is stuff we see in third world countries. This is stuff you see in Russia and China. This is not stuff that Americans do to Americans. And if you are on the left or a Democrat and you think this is just fine, then you need to check yourself. Because I want you to place in your mind right now, if Donald Trump was still president and he raided Bill Clinton. Oh my God. If he had raided Barack Obama for having classified documents, what would you have said? Mr. Trump is an orange H word. Yeah, I don't think I can say that here. You know, Trump is he's the worst guy in the world. I want you to think about that for just a second, because you will not always be in power. It's going to flip. And do you want the Republicans doing this to you? Thank you so much. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. It's scary. We'll see you in the next one.